I want to be completely honest with you. In less than 12 months, when I started working on my Instagram journey from scratch, from zero followers, with no connection, I was able to make six figures business out of brand collaboration. Isn't that insane? And the reason I'm making this video because I've seen a lot of 100K plus creators settling for less deal, low deals, which is insane. It has the potential to make six figures, seven figures business for a 100K followers page. It's not the following, but it's about nobody ever thought them about how this business actually work. So today I'm going to fix that for you. We are going to cover everything. How to position yourself, how to pitch, how to negotiate, how to say no, which is the most difficult part, and how to make brands keep coming back. So let's get into it. Before I give you the entire system, I have seen this one mistake every creator makes constantly. Most creators are just sending some generic messages to brands like, "Hi, I love your brand, I would love to collaborate, please DM me the details." Are you serious? Who will see those messages? Because I have been working with so many different brands all my work life, that is almost 8 years. I've seen a lot of DMs coming from influencer creators. It gets ignored. To be very honest, ignored. This is why, and then people wonder like why they are being ignored. It's because your message is too general. Here's the truth. Brands aren't looking for people who love their brand. They are looking for people that can help them to get more followers, more engagement on their page, and get those sales numbers up and build their credibility. Your pitch needs to speak exactly that, not how excited you are to collaborate. The system which I'm going to share has one core idea: to position yourself as a professional from day one, even if you're a brand new page. Especially if you're a brand new page. Systems section 1 would be build your foundation. Before you approach any single brand, you need 3 things locked in. Even if you skip one, your entire pitch falls apart. Number 1, niche clarity, where you stand. When people say niche, most creators think it means picking one box and staying in there forever. That's not what I mean. What I mean, know the core theme of your page. Know the core theme of your page well enough that a brand can look at that page for 10 seconds and understand what you do and what you stand for and whom you serve. You should absolutely experiment with different formats, different style and subcategories. Experimentation is how you will understand what is working for your page. Alright, but overall content identity, your point of view, your audiences, your vibe, this needs to be pretty clear. Because here's what happens. If a brand comes and spend about 10 seconds on your page, sees your page, and if it cannot figure out if you're a good fit, so make sure you know your core theme of the page. Number 2, brand fit. Stop chasing every deal. This is one of the most critical and most people get it wrong. When they are starting out, they say yes to everything. That's a terrible strategy. Every brand you promote, it becomes a part of your identity. If your face is attached to 12 different products a month, which has nothing to do with your followers, your audiences, people stop trusting your recommendation. Your engagement drops, your community loses confidence in you. Ask yourself before taking a deal, does your audience actually need this or want this product? If yes, great. If you have to think too hard, then that product is not for your audience, not for a brand collaboration for you. Number 3, one of the most important part of any brand collaboration is portfolio. Whether you have 200 or 200K followers, you need a professional portfolio. This is non-negotiable. Your portfolio is what you send to the brands if they say that your price is too high. Instead of arguing or just copy pasting your engagement rates and everything, you can just have one clear communication, one clear PDF created for you, and that you can directly send it to the brand. What goes in portfolio? So it's very important that you create a portfolio. So what is included in any portfolio, any powerful professional portfolio? Number 1 would be sample content organized by type. So talking head video, voiceover, lifestyle unboxing. So these 3, this is different types of formats that you do for your page. Insights and reach for each piece of content. Third would be conversion metrics wherever possible, and previous brand collaborations and deliverables. A brief bio of your niche and your audiences. That's it. If you have 0 brand collaboration right now, fill your portfolio with your passion projects. Create content on imaginary products, right? The products are already there in the market, but you would just buy that and just review that product or use it in your daily routine, in your content. So that's how you will organically put those branded content. And who needs to know that if it is paid or unpaid? Just keep doing what you do and see those engagement boosting. You don't even have to reach out to brands. Brand will start reaching out to you. So try doing that now, right now. So purchase the products you have or already have, like for example, this mic. I can just promote this mic as well. So that kind, you can just review those product unboxing, those kind of videos you can create. You can have different formats created for it and put it in trial or just upload it and see what works for you. But make sure you make it look professional. Nobody has to know. No one has to know it was unpaid. So create like a portfolio for your own page. All right, section number 2. There are 2 frameworks. One is inbound, other one is outbound. There are 2 completely different situations when it comes to brand deals, and each one requires different approach. Number 1 is outbound, wherein you reach out to the brands. Most creators send variation of same lazy pitch. Same, I've seen so many. And here's what it exactly looks like. Hey, I'm a creator based in a city. I have been creating content for X month and I love your brand. I would love to collaborate. Send me the details. Brands get these kind of 100 messages per day. Literally 100. I've seen it myself. They delete them, they literally delete them reading the first line. I have done it. I have seen people doing it. I've seen brands doing it. Here's what exactly works. Hear it carefully. Take a screenshot, whatever it is possible. Lead with one specific idea, not just a vague, I'd love to do a get ready with me. Doesn't work, guys, to be honest. Delete ho jayega tumhara message. Write out a concept with a hook format. Why it fits their brand right now. Brands want to see what you've thought about their audiences and not just the follower count. Second, and this is huge, never quote your price first in an outbound pitch. Always let the brand reveal their budget. If they are still forcing you to let me know your price or something like that, give a range like 20,000 to 25,000 per reel plus stories. We will get into it, like I'll teach you how to do that exactly in a moment, but this is how you should be doing. Don't give that I'll be charging like 20,000 rupees. Don't. They will, because if the budget is higher, you can get it for 25,000 as well. I'll be telling you in a moment how to do this. Next is inbound, wherein brand reaches you. This feels exciting, This is the most awaited thing a creator waits for. A brand giving you a message like, can we do a collaboration? And uske upar to agar un log ne aise kar diya that let's do a paid collaboration, you are like, this is a dream, right? As I've been there, I've seen it all, and yeah, it feels amazing. But before you say yes, this is a mistake that we keep doing because we are flattened, like the brands are reaching out to us. You just say yes without thinking of what are the deliverables. All right, be strategic in this, be professional in this. So whenever you say yes, see what are the deliverables. Slow down before you agree with anything. Confirm, number 1, exactly what content they need, how many pieces, what format, what length, whether they want ad rights or usage right. This is very important, guys. I'll tell you why. And for how long, what would be the timeline and revision policy, and the most important, their payment terms. You can ask at least 50% upfront. This is completely normal, and brands will give you the 50%. I would say 2 things, never give it for free. One is the raw file. Never give the raw file. Second one would be the ads, right? So why I'm telling you this, if a brand wants to run a paid ads on your content, they are saving themselves a lot of cost. A cost of professional shoot, a cost of a model, a cost of lightings, cost of a studio, and that's a heavy amount, I will telling you, because I've been in this industry. For just one shoot, they charge lakhs of rupees. All right, so charge it accordingly. If they are saying like we'll be running ads on your content, you have done a paid collaboration, you can add for ads rights as well. You can say a specific amount I charge for ads, right? That then they can use, but make sure it is just for a year or 6 months. If they are giving you lifetime, so charge it according to lifetime. Why I'm focusing on lifetime? Because you have to be very clear. Right now you might be a micro creator, you have very less followers, and people don't know you much. But if you give a lifetime usage right, they can actually keep using your content for years and make revenue out of it. And once that time, maybe you become more famous and your prices are like too high at that time. So you have given them just 25,000 mein ek reel bana ke de diya, and 25,000 mein you have given the whole lifetime rights, which is not good, right? So think about that as well. अभी के लिए हम लोग सोचते हैं यार we are small, यार brands आ रहे, that's a big thing, that's blessing. But no, you have to be very professional from day one. Now the most interesting and most demanded, most asked question: how to negotiate price? See, I'll tell you, barter collaborations are okay for beginners who are just started off, don't have much content. But if you are into paid collaboration, negotiation is something very important that you need to learn. It's a skill that you need to learn, which I'm going to teach you now. Negotiation is where most creators leave the money at the table or just lose that deal. Here's one mind shift that I have done has worked for me and that I'll be teaching you. Your job is not to convince, your job is to position. You're not begging for a deal, you're presenting an opportunity. So that should be a mindset. Those two things are completely different energies. Brands can actually feel the difference, to be very honest. Brands can actually feel the difference when you shift that mindset and you position yourself as a professional, as you position yourself as a professional, right? A strong professional, not just a person that who creates content. For example, scenario number one, brands says your prices are too high. All right. For example, you have just told a brand that I am going to charge 25,000 for one reel plus one story. And then brand comes to you and say it's too high, we can just do it for 5,000 rupees is what our budget is, or something like that. Most creators, what they'll do next is they'll panic and they'll just say, yaar, brand deal hat jayega. I'll say yes. And they say yes. I have done it, to be very honest. Here's what you should do instead. Never lower your price. Never lower your price. Add value instead. क्या वैल्यू आप और ऐड कर सकते हो for them? Create a package, all right? Instead of one reel plus story, you give them 2 reels plus 2 stories, which feels like a better deal rather than reducing your price there. You protect your rate while giving them something more to say yes to. I think and that has worked from one of the brand collaboration that I had done. And they were like, okay, fine. So they're getting 2 reels for 25,000. I don't mind giving more. I can give more output, but the pricing, lowering the price is non-negotiable. You should not do that. How to quote your rate, all right? Your reels rate. Never say my reel charges is 20,000 rupees. Never say that. Instead, you format it that way, like it looks luxurious, it looks professional, all right? For this type of content, wherein I'll be using a voiceover, a talking head reel, custom typography, royalty-free audio, product transformation, my range would be from 20,000 to 25,000 rupees, depending on the usage. We can definitely align based on the budget your brand has. The last line, we can align as per the budget, is the most powerful line. Any brand can just convert very easily. It keeps the conversation open. They will not say, "Arey nahi karna," yeah, let's not do this or something like that. The conversation will be still open, all right? Without looking very desperate or without you looking more desperate or inflexible, all right? So it just covers everything up. Next most important thing again would be never follow up with the brand. Never, never. Never chase it, never chase or follow up with the brands. Don't do it. Maybe few weeks later, it's fine, not the very next day. So do not follow up the very next day. Silence is a tool. Use it. The energy you should be carrying with every brand conversation is, I have options. I just don't need your brand, those kind. I'm not desperate. I don't need you. I'm fine without you as well. And I know my value. Even if you have 50 followers or 500k followers, know your value. Hold your professional boundaries from day one, and brands will treat you professional from day one. It has happened with me. I know this very well. Always lead with value beyond the post. In every pitch, every negotiation, make sure you're communicating more than just deliverables. What else do they get? Your community trust and loyalty they get. Audiences, demographics. So you can say all these things in your pitch, in your conversations with the brand. Your audience demographic data. If your female ratio followers are more than your male, that's gold for beauty and lifestyle brands, They want those kind of creators. Because females tend to get a lot of male followers than female followers. But if you're a female creator and you have more female percentage of followers than male, reach out to brands with beauty and lifestyle. They would love to collaborate with you. Last one would be your content ability and your storytelling ability as well. So this is what the brands will be getting. So whenever you have conversation, talk about all these things. Know your insights inside out. Check them daily. Creators who say my audiences are like like ऐसे बात करते हो जब भी आप brand से that my audiences are from the age of 24 to 44, female, who are from the metropolitan tier 1 cities of India. So that's how it becomes more professional and authority of your page. You know everything about your page. So that's where brands mostly convert. So make sure you know your inside out. Section number 4, build your personal brand that attracts deals. It's very important to build your personal brand and make sure you're different from your competitors and creators. There are hundreds of finance creators, there are hundreds of thousands of beauty creators. More than that, there are lifestyle content creators. How you differentiate yourself is where brands come in and yeah, I like your content and like the style of the work that you do, and they will collaborate. So you should differ from your competitors. How you'll do that? There are 3 types of content types that you should be posting regularly. Number 1 is foundational storytelling, very important. Give people a reason to bond with you personally, all right? Second one would be relatable content. So this is quite, your shareability, everything increases here if your content is relatable. Third would be value-based content. Give people reason to follow you back and come back to your page again and again. So those kind of ones. So these are the 3 formats you should be following, and that should be differed from your competitors. That's how brands will see you, understand you, and collaborate with you. Create a signature. Maybe you can create like a signature series that is people, so there are few series that are trending that are, one creator has just made it big, so create a signature series that only your page knows, and people will start following that series on like in episodes. So also those series would have similar fonts, similar colors. Make sure your content has branding done on it. So if you are using some specific colors, you can use 2 to 3 brand colors on every content, 2 to 3 fonts, not more. And make sure you keep having the same font and colors in all of your reels, and that signature content keeps on coming to your page, and people would recognize from your content that, oh, this is Shruti, oh, I like her content, and brands also will start recognizing you. So this is what is very important in personal branding. Section number 5, barter collabs. Whether to say yes, when to say yes and when to say no for barter collabs. Barters is not beneath you, but it comes with a trap. But it can become a trap if you're not intentional with it. 2 situations when barter makes completely sense. Number 1, you genuinely love that brand. I don't mind, doing collaboration. Maybe some big brand like Google, if they come to me today, I would just freely do it for them because I love that brand, right? So that's okay to have brand collaboration. Second one would be an experience in itself, like a free stay, a free travel, a product that you actually want to experience. So those kinds. So these 2 types, you can definitely say yes for a barter collaboration. What barter should never be is your default becomes, you think like, I don't want to get paid, I'll not get paid collaboration, rather I do barter. This kind of mindset you should never do. If you're just starting out, you don't have less value, to be very honest. It's better that you focus on creating really good content rather than giving something for free.